Hello, Internet. So yeah, Watch Dogs just got delayed. I'm a bit peeved, and I'll tell you why. So, when the PS4 was available for pre-order, I was not able to get one because at the time I was saving up, little by little, month by month, just to make sure I had enough to buy one when it came out. And, they put the pre-orders out, and then, people just went and bought them. Like, they didn't have the money at the time, it totally, like, I had been, like, anticipating this, so I'd been, like, saving up my pennies. And then, all these other people can just, like, circumvent my, like, well-thought-out plan, strategery, and stuff, and just, like, ruins my plan, because the pre-order sold out, like, instantly, and I was like, no, I'm not able to get one. And so, for a while there on Amazon, there's, like, some pre-orders available, and they sold out, too, and I was like, oh, well, I'm effed. I can get a PS4 this year, so, whatever. And then, the lineup was looking, is looking pretty good. You had Knack, you had Watch Dogs, you had Drive Club, you had Killzone, some free-to-play stuff, some indie stuff, it's good to go, man. Like, just get it day one. There's plenty of free stuff. You got PlayStation Plus, free games. Yeah, awesome. And then, this, like, Amazon sold out the pre-orders. But then they got more, and I was like, oh, let me put a pre-order in. And I totally did, even though, I wanted to get just the console, but I was like, well, Watch Dogs, that's really the only game on launch day I really have any interest in playing. Or I guess in the hypothetical world of, like, if I get a PlayStation 4 on day one, what would I be playing? It'd be Watch Dogs. And so, I put a pre-order in. And then here we are today. Oh, what do you know? Watch Dogs delayed until next year. Not a month, not a week, not a couple weeks. Effing spring 2014? Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me right now? Like, seriously. And then at the time, before I pre-ordered my PS4, and I was like, thinking, hey, Tegan, you don't need to pre-order this PS4 because there's plenty of awesome stuff this year on current gen. You have The Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls, Bioshock Infinite, Batman, Gran Turismo 6, all the other yearly crap that's still going to be on next gen anyway, and is really going to be any better. I mean, Assassin's Creed 4 on next gen is really going to be any better. Call of Duty Ghosts is really going to be any better. Battlefield 4 is it going to be any better? Who knows? We don't know until it comes out. So, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I could just wait it out on PS3 and 360 and, not even buy a PS4 and just, sit here and enjoy my current gen games. But then it's like, well, if I'm going to get another console, at least I'll be playing, the graphically better version and not just playing the one that's out and then, like, the PS4 is out and the Xbox One's out and I'm, like, looking at my version and I'm looking at the next-gen versions and they're, like, way prettier and just, or just, like, other stuff that they do, like maybe there's some sort of online functionality that you can't get on the current gen and the next gen is just, like, way more streamlined and stable connections when you're playing online, whatever. And then, I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just wait it out. Then I had already put my pre-order in, so I was like, well, Watch Dogs, it's looking pretty good. I'm prepared to wait and check it out on day one and be like, yeah. But then, next thing you know, Valve's all like, hey, Steam machines, dude, Steam machines. And I'm like, what, Steam machines? And it's like, oh, yeah, they're making hardware, it runs games, Linux, Steam, cheap. Because, I already use Steam. I have a PC that plays games. So I'm like, okay, well, that's cool and everything. And they show the controller. It's kind of weird. I'm like, I don't know. And so, and then, like, they show the specs, and it's like, wow, that's expensive. And so, here we are. It's like, Steam machines looks really awesome. We don't have nearly enough info, like the price, who's going to be making them, that they're going to license them out to, I'm just waiting for Steam machines right now. It's like Steam machines to me is like what's going to save me from this current impasse of not being able to play next gen games at like a affordable price. I'm hoping that they are, they are very competitive on the price front versus PS4 and Xbox One. If not, whatever, I can just play the games already on Steam and enjoy them, and then get a PS4 or Xbox One whenever, and then friggin', I was gonna be. Well, the thing is like with my pre-order on Amazon, I'm waiting to see what their little, hey, don't cancel that pre-order, or hey, we're still gonna, send you a PS4 or something. So, I'm hoping it's not, Watch Dogs is delayed, so we're gonna give you a replacement game of, here's Assassin's Creed 4, which I haven't played through. F that game. Like, I didn't get to the prologue. It was just, didn't draw me in. And so, I don't really want to go back to Assassin's Creed. I'm kind of done with that franchise. I don't want it to be Battlefield, because I don't play first-person games. Or first-person shooter games. Well, first-person shooter games that do not focus on the story. So that's all about multiplayer in that game. Same thing with Call of Duty. And, like, same thing with Killzone. I don't want Killzone, Shadowfall, or whatever it is. I don't want that. Knack, it could be okay. I don't want Knack. I wanted Watch Dogs, so I'm kind of peeved right now. And then I'm kind of thinking, well, if things don't go my way, I'll just cancel my pre-order. Because you know what? GTA 5, I haven't even played the online mode because it's been broken since launch. So, it's been a couple weeks and it's working now. So I can just go into that and play that until when the F ever. And then, it's Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I still haven't got the best of the best banner, so I can just play that. Or, Borderlands 2, there's daily loot challenges where I can maybe win some money. That'd be great. Or not. Whatever. I just finished all the DLC, but I've not leveled up my character all the way, and I still haven't got the Digistruct Peaked DLC and haven't played that, so there's no that. And then Batman. I love me some effing Batman. And Batman Arkham Origins is going to be effing awesome, so I'm sure it's going to be great, and there's going to be challenges, and hopefully if they support the effing game this time and, like, put out some other post-game content that's not terrible like Harley Quinn's Revenge, that would be great. And I'd totally buy it. And I can just sit here for the rest of this month and play Batman. Oh, not to mention The Wolf Among Us, effing awesome. Telltale Games, thank you very much. Episode 1 was amazing, fantastic. You should totally play it. So I could just look forward to that until that's all said and done. Is that on next gen? Not yet. So, second next gen users, I'll be playing those games. And Gran Turismo 6, I can just, when that comes out, crack it on it and jump in the car and be driving all around in Gran Turismo 6, and it'll be awesome. And then I'm sure there's other stuff that's next year, but it's like I'm just focused on this year. And then once next year gets here, there'll be awesome stuff too for current gen stuff that's not next gen. So, At first I was like, well, Watch Dogs is delayed. That sucks. I'm going to cancel my pre-order. Meh, wah, wah, wah. But now, thinking about it, it's like, well, I'll wait it out. It's like, I'll see what Amazon is going to say, and then if it's a cool deal or a cool offer, then I'll be like, alright, sure, why not? Because, there still are, like, free-to-play games on PS4 and indie games. So it's like, The Witness, I want to check that out, but I really wanted to play the Watch Dogs, man. Or, like, Resogun and Octodad and all those other, games and stuff, but, AAA, man. AAA is just such a good narcotic for me. Just love those games. Just play them for hours and hours on end until you're done, and then it's like, oh, on to the next one. So good. But yeah, it's been a little rant on Watch Dogs delay. Makes me sad. But then I'm instantly happy because, not all is doom and gloom, because there's still awesome stuff on PS3 and 360 and current gen. Or PC, because I just played Papers, Please, and it was okay, but whatever. I wasn't feeling it, so, whatever. But, yeah, that's the big news today. Watch Dogs delayed until next year. And here's my reaction to it, so, yeah. Thanks, Ubisoft. Thanks for ruining my day and my PlayStation 4 experience. Thanks a lot. So, yeah, that's it for my little rant here. And, feel free to leave a like or something, whatever. I didn't mention Xbox One. I'm not gonna like try to hate on Xbox One. There are some games there, like, Dead Rising 3 and Forza, but at the end of the day, $500, F that. Not paying that. On top of Live, no thanks. I'll pass on that until there's like a price drop or there's actual games I care about. I could talk about this subject for like 30 minutes, but I'm just gonna end it here. Because, if you want to hear more, which you totally will be hearing more about it, on aimlesspodcast.com, check us out. I'll put a link in the description. And, every week we're totally talking about video games and stuff. And this week we would totally discuss this because, dude, it is like turbulence in the launch of PS4 for me. Or even Xbox One, if you're looking forward to that game. You're getting an Xbox One for it. It's like, oh, I'm sure in the same boat, just like me. So, But yeah, that's it for this little video, and until you see me again, I'm now signing off. Laters.